Hi guys, Kuya Aya here, and today I'm going to be talking about Ate L's book, new book actually, Mismatched Compatibility. Hi guys, Kuya Aya here, and today I'm going to talk about Ate L's new book, Mismatched Compatibility. It's a good read. It's definitely a good read. So I suggest you read the book first before diving into this video because all of my book talks have no spoiler free section. Everything's a everything I'm going to talk about is a spoiler. So please go read the book before watching this video. And also, I wanted to say if you haven't watched any of my book talks, I suggest you do. I always suggest you do. You watch my previous book talks first, just so those videos get views too. But if you know the drill, I have a system here. First, I talk about the things I like and then the things I didn't like as much, and then the noteworthy moments in a book, ranging from the best to the worst. So we're going to talk about everything I can think of when it comes to these books. So first thing that I really liked about this book are the characters. If you've read a book by Ate L before, you already know that you're in for a great ride because of the characters. One of her strengths para sa akin talaga yung pagsusulat ng characters kasi I feel like those characters could exist in real life. That's why the title of this video, this book talk, is Can I Be Friends with Ethan? Because gusto ko talaga maging friend si Ethan kasi feel ko talaga totoong tao siya in the real world. Sana totoong tao siya in the real world because I'd really like to get to know him and the others too. So another thing I really like about the book is the relationships the characters have, whether it be friends or more. The relationships are written beautifully. So makikita mo talaga dun sa libro na makikita mo talaga yung parang connection nila sa isa't isa. I really love the camaraderie between the boys and I also love how Dana connected with the girls. So parang parang nakakatuwa lang talaga na makita silang makipag-interact with each other, especially since this book builds up or builds off of things written in previous novels. So far, I've only read A and D, or right now I'm reading A and D the book. Pero before reading Mismatched, I only read A and D as a Wattpad novel. Medyo matagal na rin yun. Isa nga sa Instagram stories ko, high school ko pa nung huling nabasa yun. Ngayon, working adult na ako. So, it's very cool to see or to read again, to revisit the place again. And also, revisiting them now as adults and with other characters is very interesting to see. I'll soon hop on Realize once I have the time because I have things planned for the next month. So baka next month ko pa, by November ko pa mabasa yung Realize. Speaking of characters and relationships, another thing I really like is the character of Dana. I find the character of Dana very complex. I really like that we see her journey through adulthood in this book na even though siguro kasing I'm not sure 23, 20 somethings na sila, 24 I think, tapos she's still trying to realize herself, which I think most young adults do at this age, diba? They try to find themselves and I like that we see that in her journey. She's trying to rediscover herself and try to break out of the sophisticated mold she was born in. And I'm not saying that she's not sophisticated in any way. She's still sophisticated by the end of the book, but she's sophisticated in a way that it's her. It's herself. Nakilala niya na kung sino siya as a person. That she's trying new things and she's making new experiences as an adult. So if Dana was complex, I think Ethan mas complex pa siya. Siguro isa siya sa pinaka-interesting characters talaga dito sa libro. He's definitely an alpha type with a heart. He may be stone cold superficially, but inside he's a big softie. To be honest, I really want to be a part of Ethan's crew or Ethan's group of friends. Pero I really don't know how to fit in because I'm more of a nerd type, like Dakota. I really don't play basketball, pero I feel like those group of guys would really be a good choice of friends because they know how to protect each other, and they know how to care for each other even though hindi sila ganun ka-showy. Siyempre lalaki nga. Pero, in their own ways, they show how they care about each other. I really like that there's two sides of Ethan, and I really like when he started getting jealous over the things. Because, as I said earlier, I'm reading A&D now, and I see the parallels between Ethan and Aaron. So, ang cute lang na makita na pinagdadaanan ni Ethan yung mga bagay na yun. Kasi we all know that he's kind of the player type. Kind of. Well, not until he met Dana. Pero once he started realizing that he had feelings for Dana, sobrang natutuwa lang ako dun sa mga scenes na yun. Di ko alam kung bakit. Pero nakakatuwa talaga siya. And the last thing I really like about this book is the point of view. I like that almost every chapter in the book has one point of view focused on it. Though the chapters are named after days, signifying the day they are in, I just really like na when it's Ethan, it's only Ethan through the whole chapter. And when it's Dana, it's only Dana. Kasi sabi nga kanina, di ba, binabasa ko in A&D, and isang chapter kasi doon, nagsiswitch siya between POVs. So medyo nakakalito. Pero this one, I really like na it's straightforward, one POV, one chapter. So, good job there. So now, on to the things I didn't like as much. To be honest, wala ko talagang hindi nagustuhan dito sa libro. Siguro katulad siya nung situation sa When the Rain Stopped Falling. Kung doon naiinis ako kay Nicholas, dito naiinis ako kay Ethan. Kasi Ethan could be very childish at times. So, like, can you not? Pero, it's part of his growth. So, naiintindihan ko naman yun. I always say naiintindihan ko naman yun in every video I do. Pero, yun naman kasi katotohanan. So, I really like seeing Ethan grow throughout the book. Yun nga lang talaga, minsan childish siya. One thing I also didn't like in the book is when Ethan didn't say I love you back to Dana the first time she said it. Sa isip ko nun, parang hindi pa mahal ni Ethan si Dana. Pero, in the end, nabawi naman yun. He said I love you to Dana, which when I thought he wouldn't. Kaya, congrats to our lover boy. He's growing up. Now, on to the noteworthy moments I have for the book. The first noteworthy scene that I have is the airport. Almost every scene with the two main protagonists are iconic. Pero the airport scene was just so extra, di ba? Una nag-aaway sila, and then they kiss, and then both of them like it. Ayun, doon na nagsimula yung kaguluhan nitong mismatched compatibility. Pero I really like yung opener na yun, yung airport dito sa book. Parang siguro kung iisipin mo siya as a movie, ang ganda niyang opener, napaka memorable niya na opener para dito sa libro or movie, kung magkaroon man ng movie, di ba? Another noteworthy thing or scene I have is the party. I really like badass Ethan. Who knew liquor could make him so tame, di ba? Parang so tame and wise na parang si Ethan ba talaga to? I love how he was so overprotective of Dana at the time. And ganun na rin, sabi ko nga kanina, ang ganda lang ng parallels with Aaron and Ethan. Aaron sa A&D and Ethan sa mismatched compatibility. So, I really like the little homages to the book or dun sa books within the universe ni Ate L. And of course, there are many other things I could say na noteworthy. Pero siguro ifa-fast track ko na lang yung mga noteworthy things na yon. Almost every other scene dito sa libro is very heartwarming, or every other scene na inonote ko. So, ito yung mga scene na yon. Una, yun sa Jersey. Pangalawa, yun sa Carnival. And third is yun sa beach. So, those things were so good. Basta parang alam mo yun, kung kailangan mo ng pick-me-up na libro, basahin mo tong mismatch compatibility dahil yun, masisiyahan ka lang, matutuwa ka. So, parang napakaganda niya lang na rom-com na book. Kaya, I really like imagining it as a movie kasi feel ko, para siyang To All the Boys I've Loved Before, pero written by a Filipino author. hindi naman ganun, pero parang ganun yung style. Like, it would look good as a Netflix movie. Parang feel good lang siya, ganun. Another noteworthy day dito is yung Sunday and yung Monday. Yung Sunday night, na galing silang beach, tas pauwi na sila. And then, things happen. I was so happy for the two of them. Parang, yes, finally, they get to be together. They get to share their love for each other. And, ayun, natawa lang talaga ako. Pero na-realize ko, na habang binabasa ko yun, ba't parang ang dami pang pages dito sa libro. Tas, come Monday, like, Dana, why? Why did you have to do that? Okay? Every time na iniisip ko yun, parang, kasi di ba sa once Monday opened, sa POV ni POV ni Ethan tayo nagbasa. Tapos nung nabasa niya yung letter na yun, nung nawala na lang bigla si Dana, parang, sakit. Nasaktan ako para kay Ethan. Sabi ko, bakit? Pero I like it anyways because it made the relationship stronger. And yung scene na pagpasok ni Ethan dun sa party, para dun sa parang welcome back party ni Dana, nakakatuwa. And every scene after that Monday morning was good. So parang bawi naman. And speaking of nung party ni Dana, one thing na noteworthy para talaga sa libro na to ay yung characters or yung cameo ng mga characters from previous books. Almost every character in this book is one way or the other connected sa ibang book. It's like, si Ethan galing siya sa A&D, si Dana galing siya sa Realize, and nag-clash yung dalawang mundo na yun, nabuo yung mismatched compatibility. And there are other books in the universe, in Ate L's English universe. Nagustuhan ko tuloy hanapin at basahin. For example, si Oz from Cruel Me. I read his book in Wattpad, pero sobrang tagal na rin nun, nakalimutan ko na. So I really want to pick his book up. Yun nga lang, alam ko wala na kasing copies ng Cruel Me ngayon. I forgot kung anong year ba. If it's this year or last year na nagbenta si Ate L ng mga libro nung self-pub niya ng Cruel Me. Pero I hope, if magka-chance man, ma-publish yung Cruel Me in this format, in pop fiction format, because I like having them together and them looking good. Then, there's also Viria from Highly Unlikely. Nung una, hindi ko alam na highly unlikely yung yung storya kasi actually hindi ko siya ganun maalala sa Wattpad. Pero after reading no yung chapter with Virya and then the guy from the band, I forgot his name. Pero yun, yung character na yun sa Highly Unlikely, parang gusto ko tuloy basahin yung libro ng Highly Unlikely. Pero yung only version lang na meron tayo is yung nasa Wattpad. Which, minsan kasi yung sa Wattpad, hindi pa siya ganun ka-refined. Siguro maghihintay na lang ako ng published copy if ever rin na ma-publish siya. To be honest, I'm theorizing that next year, kasi parang napansin ko na every year may rini-release na libro si Ate L. So I'm thinking, if this year ito yung na-release, either next year is within the list universe yung mapublish. Kung hindi, feel ko highly unlikely. Sana. Or maybe Cruel Me. Baka may chance within this universe. Kasi I just like getting to know the characters. I really love the characters in these books. So I like to get to know the characters in her stories. In different books. In different times din. Kasi alam ko na ito yung pinaka... So basically sa timeline, ito yung pinaka present. So Ate Hel... So, Ate L, Ate Luis, I hope you publish more books. At babasahin ko siya, promise. And sayang hindi kita na-meet nung MIBF because I was only able to come on Saturday and from Sunday ka nag-signing. Sayang I made stickers pa naman pero next time na lang. One last thing I'd like to say about this book is it feels like a companion novel. If you've ever read I Am Number 4, di ba series yun? Dun sa series na yun, meron siya mga companion novels na complements the book. It tells stories outside of the main timeline. So parang feel ko ganun yung mismatched compatibility, especially ang dami-daming cameo na nangyari sa book na to. Cameos from different books ay nandito sa book na to. Kaya feel ko companion novel siya in a good way, not in a bad way. So, you can definitely read it as a standalone kasi ako actually binasa ko siya as a standalone dahil nga hindi ko pa nabasa yung A and D at the time na binasa ko yung mismatch. Ganun din, wala na akong ibang book ni Ate L within the A&D universe na nabasa. So, ito ulit yung pinakaunang book na nagtulong sa akin para maka-dive in, which is actually great because it makes you want to read the other stories within the universe. Kaya I really, really like it. So, it feels like a companion novel nga, sabi ko. Pero a great companion novel. It's a great complement for the other books. For me, it became my doorway para makabasa ulit yung books in her universe. So, I'm already finishing A&D. After nga nun, sabi ko kanina, by November, hopefully mabasa ko na yung Realize. Hopefully, I get to read more books from this universe. Kasi alam ko iba yung timeline or iba yung basta hindi sila sa isang universe. Yung A&D, yung mga English stories, tas yung Tagalog stories. I'm not sure to be honest, pero sa pagkakaalala ko parang ganun. So for my rating for this book, to be honest, I was on the fence dahil nga it's a story with so much other things happening dahil nga may mga cameo na ibang character. Pero if you read it as a standalone, which I did, sabi nga kanina, it's a really great book. I was planning on giving it a 4.5 higher. Pero after much consideration, I decided to give it a 5. Kasi yun naman talaga yung deserve niya na rating. It's a good book, even if you haven't read the other books from the universe. Thank you, Ate L, for this wonderful story that you wrote. And feel ko tuloy ploy ito ni Ate L para mabasa natin yung iba niyang libro, lalo na sa mga new readers niya na Pero I feel like at this point, most or the biggest fans ni Ate El ngayon is fan pa niya from Wattpad. Kasi ako fan din ako from Wattpad. Pero sobrang tagal na nun. I just really appreciate na I had a gateway nga, sabi ko, para makapasok ulit dun sa mga books niya, mabasa ulit yung mga books niya. Album recommendation for this book is Demi by Demi Lovato. And again, if you like the videos I do, please consider giving it a like and also subscribing so you could be updated with my new content. My review or my book talk for A and D will be up in the next few weeks. So abangan nyo rin yun. Because there are really, or you can see how Ate El has improved from A and D to Mismatched, being her first book to her latest one. So, yun lang naman ang masasabi ko para sa libro na to. Kuya Aya, signing out. Bye.